Hello everyone, I'm Mia. How do we cook duck to make it tasty and not too gamey? Today I'll share with you a very delicious recipe. Hakka-style braised duck with ginger. This way, the duck turns out super tasty, great with both rice and drinks. And the best part, it's really simple. Even kitchen beginners can easily make this at home. So, follow along with my video to see how I make it. First, prepare half a fresh duck. I'm using a local Hakka Muscovy duck. Next, let's start by cleaning and prepping the duck. Remove any leftover feathers from the duck skin. After cleaning the skin, clean the inside of the duck, removing the lungs, throat, and extra fat. Get rid of all of that. Don't need it. After the duck is cleaned, drain the water and remove it. Then fill it with fresh water and clean it again. Use your hands to clean out the blood from the inside of the duck. Since the blood is lighter, it's important to clean it thoroughly. Wash the duck inside and out until it's fully clean. Once cleaned, drain the water and cut the duck into pieces. Cut the duck into evenly sized pieces, not too small though, as the duck will shrink when cooking. Set the cut pieces aside. Now, let's prepare the ingredients. Start with some fresh ginger. This is tender ginger from our region. It's a seasonal ingredient. Tender ginger has no fiber and a mild spice. It's often used in stir-fries or pickled. Once cleaned, slice the ginger thinly. Not too thin, though. About 0.3 centimeter thick. Place the sliced ginger in a bowl. Next, prepare 3 long green chilies. Remove the stems and slice them into pieces. Remove the stems. Then cut the peppers into small pieces. Also, prepare a few fresh red chilies. Slice them into small pieces. If your family doesn't like spicy food, you can use fewer or skip them. Finally, prepare a few garlic cloves. Remove the root from the garlic. If the cloves are large, cut them in half. After prepping the garlic, set them aside for later use. Now, let's prepare the sauce. Add a small piece of fermented tofu to a bowl. Then add a spoonful of fermented tofu sauce and half a spoon of chuhu sauce. Mash the fermented tofu with a spoon. Stir the sauce well. Mix until smooth. After mixing thoroughly, set it aside for later use. Now, let's start cooking. First, heat the pan without adding oil. Then put the duck into the pan. Spread the duck out and sear it. Note that fresh duck doesn't need to be blanched. We directly sear it in the pan first. Then stir fry. Stir fry to release the moisture and fat from the duck. Continue stir frying for 3–5 minutes. Fry until fragrant and the excess fat is rendered out. This step helps remove the gamey taste and makes the duck more flavorful. The duck will taste better this way and more delicious. Once the fat is rendered, remove the duck and set it aside. Discard the excess duck fat. Next, heat the pan again. Add a little peanut oil. Add garlic, scallions, and ginger. Stir fry on low heat. Saute until fragrant. Saute the garlic and ginger first. Once it's fragrant, return the duck to the pan. Increase the heat and stir fry quickly. Stir evenly. Keep stir-frying for about a minute until all ingredients are fragrant. Once fragrant, add the prepared sauce. Continue to stir-fry. Mix well. Let the sauce release its aroma. After this step, the duck will be extra fragrant. Once it's fully fragrant, next, add a large can of beer. Just enough beer to cover the duck. Adding beer while braising softens the meat. Makes the duck tender and flavorful. It also helps reduce any gamey taste. Next, we add seasonings. Add some chicken bouillon and a bit of sugar to enhance flavor. Use less salt since the sauce already has some. Just a pinch of salt. Then add a bit of oyster sauce and light soy sauce. Lastly, add a bit of oyster sauce and a dash of soy sauce. Once the soup starts boiling, cover the pot. Simmer for about 15 minutes on medium heat. A few moments later, after simmering for 15 minutes, open the lid and check. Wow, the aroma hits you right away. It smells so delicious. There's still some broth left. Now turn up the heat to thicken the sauce. Reduce the sauce until it's rich. Once the sauce is thickened, add the chopped green and red chili peppers. Stir-fry them quickly. Cook the peppers until they're just done. Until they're slightly soft. Finally, before serving, add a little sesame oil for extra flavor. Turn up the heat and stir-fry a few more times. Mix everything well. Once it's fragrant, it's ready to serve. Wow, it smells amazing. The aroma is really mouth-watering. It looks so appetizing too. This delicious Hakka duck with fermented sauce is now ready. Following my recipe, the duck is tender and rich in flavor, no gamey taste at all. It's great with both rice and drinks. Even better than beer braised duck. If you love duck, you should definitely try this recipe. Make it for your family sometime. That's it for today's video. If you liked it, remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.